Hi guys, my name is Shauna Muldrew. I'm a registered health coach, owner of Infinity Nutrition and Health Coaching in Winnipeg. You are joining me at the Princess Auto home office in Winnipeg today, and we are going to be doing a full body conditioning class today. So this is a type of class that's going to be fantastic for a lot of fitness goals. It's more high intensity, but the format of this class today is going to be timed stations. So you're going to be doing 30-second stations with me for each exercise that we go through. Ideally, at least 2 to 3 circuits will be optimal to complete so that you're getting maximum results. I will be taking you through one of those circuits today. So in case you're wondering, guys, I know some people might be a little intimidated by the high intensity interval training style of exercise, but it comes with immense benefits, including the fact that it's super time efficient. So you really only need to spend maybe 15, 20, 30 minutes tops doing this type of workout, and you're gonna get just as much results as you would in a different hour's workout. So you really maximize your time, which is good. The intensity, it forces your body to work hard, which means you're expending a lot of energy building strength and burning calories, right? So again, it's just gonna be a big bang for your buck in terms of those big explosive compound moves we're gonna go through today. And the other benefit to doing high intensity interval training is that it affects our metabolism very positively. So you're gonna be burning calories for long after, and you're gonna keep your metabolism at a high level for hours after you've actually completed the workout. So in terms of that full body positive effect it has on our health, it's definitely positive. What you'll be needing for this class is simply a mat and a set of dumbbells. So this is easy to do just about anywhere, and particularly at home as well. So let's get started. So we're gonna get started with a warm-up, which is crucial to make sure that we're going into the main part of the warm-up, nice and warm, muscles loose, all that good stuff. So as we go through the warm-up, I will be taking you through some key points of why this workout is gonna be so beneficial for you and your fitness. So let's get started with first exercise, which is lateral lunges. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a really wide stance, okay? As wide as you can, toes pointed slightly out. You're gonna bring your hands up here. So one side at a time, you're gonna bend one knee, keeping the other leg straight, push the hips back, arms up, keep the back straight, sink down as low as you can, feel the stretch and feel that leg engagement and those muscles firing up. Come back to the top and other side. Okay, so we'll do this for 20, 30 seconds before we move on. So HIIT workouts stands for high intensity interval training. So that's where you're essentially going to be doing as many reps as possible in a set duration, which is going to be 30 seconds today. So pace yourself, but also challenge yourself as we get into the main part of the workout. All right, that's about good for lateral lunges. Then we're gonna do some butt kicks. So you're just gonna start with a slightly wider stance than hip width apart, kicking your heel to the glute behind you, and then other side. And then once you get the rhythm going, you can get the arms involved as well. So a little bit of a quad stretch. Heart rate should be starting to elevate just a little bit, again with the intention of getting nice and warm and loose. Good. Let's do about another 10 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Next exercise for the warm-up, let's get the arms nice and loose. So we're just gonna be doing some arm circles backwards to start. So nice wide circles, really pull those shoulders back and pop that chest out a little bit, helps reset the posture, okay? And that's really helpful to make sure that we're reducing any pain or discomfort during the day, keeping that core nice and engaged. Perfect. Good. We're gonna switch to pulses now. So arms, so just create a T with your body, okay? And then you are just pulsing your arms back. So that's gonna get the shoulders and back muscles activated as well, just like so. It looks easy, but it actually starts to burn pretty quick. So don't let this one fool you. That looks perfect. All right, 3, 2, 1, done. Good. All right, for the last warm-up exercise, we're gonna be doing some leg sweeps. So leg sweeps, you're really gonna get those hamstrings nice and stretched out. So watch my side profile to start here. So what you're gonna do is sweep your leg up like this, trying to keep it nice and straight, and with your opposite hand, try to touch your toe. So it looks like this. Okay, and we're gonna alternate, but once more, like so. All right, so join me now. Leg sweep, just like so. So again, hamstrings get nice and loose, getting a little core engagement too. You can see that standing crunch is happening. And the arms are involved as well. Good. Almost there. Main part of the workout's about to start. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Okay guys, so we're nice and warm. Let's get rolling into the workout. So exercise number 1, in and out squats. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start with a narrow placement of your feet here, because we're gonna be jumping into a wider squat from here. So to break it down, you're gonna jump into a wider squat and squat down so that one hand touches the ground. Then you're gonna pop up back to that narrow stance and then squat down again, touching the ground with your opposite hand. Okay, so when you put it all together, it looks like this. Are you ready? Countdown starts now. So 30 seconds worth. And I just wanna show you guys what I mean by set your pace, choose your intensity. So I'd say I'm going at a pretty mild pace if I wanted to rev it up. Okay, see how it gets quicker, more intense, more explosiveness. So again, it's important to challenge yourself. You're doing great. 3, 2, 1, done. Okay guys, so exercise number 2 is inchworm to push up. This is a combo move, meaning we're combining 2 exercises into one. So watch as I demonstrate. I'm gonna start with my side profile first. So you're gonna start with your feet shoulder width apart, and you're gonna need to tip from the hip. So I'm sticking my butt right out and dropping my hands down to the mat and walking myself out into a high plank. So walk, 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 walk. Body's nice and straight, joints are stacked. Okay, glutes are squeezed and shoulder blades are squeezed as well. From here, I'm going into a push-up. So push up like so, and then you're walking yourself back into standing. If you cannot do a full push-up, you can do a modified push-up on your knees, or just opt for the inchworm by itself without the push-up. So choose your variation. Let's get started. 30 seconds starts now. Tipping from the hip, walking out, push up, and back. Squeeze the glutes at the top every time. Remember that this is a hip hinge, not a squat. Okay, so you're gonna get the pull from your hamstrings there. It's a nice, good stretch. Keep it up. Looks good, guys. And again, take the modification that you need to maintain good form. We got 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Great stuff. All right, guys, we're on to exercise number 3, another combo move coming at you. It's a glute bridge to chest press. So let's grab a seat on your mat on the ground. You can put your dumbbells on either side of you here. So you're gonna lay back onto your back with your knees bent, feet are planted on the ground. From here, you can actually grab your dumbbells, just make sure they're in position to grab them easily. So I've propped them up vertically like so. So you want to start by going to the glute bridge. So that's elevating your hips as high up off the ground as you can. And this is gonna be an isometric hold that we're holding the entire time. From here, you're gonna grab your weights and then press up with your wrists facing forward like so. Then from here, you're gonna come down just till your elbows graze the ground, and then you're gonna push up to the ceiling. Okay, so time starts now, here we go. So what you'll be feeling here is the muscle engagement in your legs and your glutes. Make sure you're squeezing those glutes the whole time, as well as arms and chest from the press. So we're working some big muscles here simultaneously, which is really gonna maximize our time and maximize our results. Keep it going. And remember, pick the pace that works for you, rev it up if it's a little bit too easy. We're almost done, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Okay, guys, we're on to exercise number 4, which is an alternating lunge to overhead press. Another combo move. We got to get the coordination down to make sure it flows nicely, so watch carefully as I demonstrate. I'm going to start with my side profile here, which will give you the best view. Now, we're going to be doing a forward lunge, okay? And you want to take your set of dumbbells, and you want to actually, almost like a bicep curl here, start right about here, level with your shoulders. So when we step forward into our lunge, we're going to be simultaneously pressing overhead. Okay, now watch as I demonstrate. Lunge and press. So this is the end position. So you can see the 90-degree angle with my legs. The weights are pressed all the way up overhead, full extension. My back is nice and straight. Now what I'm gonna need to do is push off with my front foot, get me back into that starting position and lower the weights down. Then we're gonna switch sides. All right, time starts now. Here we go, 30 seconds. This one should probably get your heart pretty elevated, especially if you're going at a challenging pace the whole time. Now, if this is too difficult, you can simply do the alternating lunges without the press and still get a lot out of the exercise. Almost there, guys. 3, 2, 1. Great job. All right, guys, exercise number 5. So this is gonna be a side shuffle with a half burpee. Now don't get scared because we're only doing a half burpee, not a full burpee. I'm gonna show you what that looks like in a second. Now the side shuffle, what you wanna do is bend your knees into a bit of a squat. You can keep your arms out in front of you for balance. And we're gonna be shuffling laterally. So we'll take a couple of steps one way, go into the half burpee, and then a couple shuffles the other way, go into the half burpee. That is the sequence. So watch as I demonstrate the shuffle, like so. That's what it's gonna look like. Okay, now when we add the burpee in, shuffle, shuffle. So we're gonna go into a high plank here. So hands down, out, in, back. Okay, so we're not lowering all the way down to the ground, and we're not jumping up like a regular burpee. So that's the modification. Makes it a bit more sustainable for our 30 seconds. You guys ready? Let's go. Time starts now. Shuffle, shuffle. Good. So this is definitely gonna get the heart and lungs well conditioned. Also is gonna challenge just about every muscle in your whole body. You're doing amazing, keep it up. We're almost there, guys. 3, 2, 1, strong finish, awesome job. All right, guys, we're on to exercise number 6, and it is definitely getting hot in here. So this one's gonna be a bicep curl to a front raise, another combo move. So I'm gonna show you the front and the side profile demo, and then we'll get to it. So bicep curl, you're gonna grab your dumbbells, and you're gonna rotate your wrists in front of you. Your elbows stay pinched by your sides, and the curl looks like this. So we're gonna curl, and then come back down, and then we're gonna come up to a front raise. Side profile looks like this, and back down, and then return to the bicep curl. So when you put it all together, bicep curl, watch the wrist rotation. Okay, so I rotate my wrist so my knuckles are facing up on the way up to the front raise, okay? 30 seconds starts now. Here we go. Curl, front raise. curl. That's amazing, just like that, guys. Now try not to sway too much. We want to isolate the muscles we're working, which are biceps and shoulders, to maximize the exercise. Keep it up. You guys are doing great. I'm going to switch to side profile just so you can see. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, guys, we're on to exercise number 7, the second last one. This one's called skaters. So if you've ever gone skating before, it mimics that motion. So if you want to get into a standard stance, maybe just slightly, feet slightly wider than shoulder width. So when you picture yourself skating, okay, so that's kind of what it looks like here. So you're going to push off of one foot. So I'm going to push off of my left foot so that the weight comes all the way into my right foot. I'm gonna get my arms going, and then I'm gonna switch sides. So I wanna add that bit of a hop to it to make it a bit more challenging. Also incorporate the element of balance, which is a really important part of fitness that we should be challenging ourselves with. So again, up, switch, switch. You can see how this back leg kicks back out. Okay, so side profile, arms come up every time, like so. Are we ready? All right, part of this is coordination. So if it's a bit choppy at the beginning, that's okay. Just keep practicing. Follow along with me. Ready? Let's go. And you can take big hops if you want a bit more intensity. Make sure you get the arms going. That's going to actually help you maintain balance as you're jumping from side to side. Great job. Keep it up. Can we go a little faster? Last 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, guys, we've made it. We have one more exercise to get through. Got to make sure we target that core. So we're going to do plank jacks. All right, so I'll show you the demonstration. What you're going to do is come down onto your mat. And you can actually do this from a high or low plank option. I'm going to demonstrate from a high plank option from my hands. So you're going to get into the plank position like so. Now from here, the plank jack part comes from moving our feet wider and more narrow. Okay, so jumping out wide, back to starting point, like that. Now, if you're feeling a little tired, we're getting near the end of the circuit here, you can take the modified option 2, which is stepping out one leg at a time. Are we ready? 30 seconds starts now. So make sure you keep your body nice and straight. Don't let your upper back round. Don't let your hips drop too much as well. Okay, and keep your glutes fired up the whole time. If you need to switch to the low impact version midway through, that's okay. But let's try to end off with the higher intensity option altogether. Ready, guys? Let's go. 3, 2, 1, done. Awesome. All right, guys, congrats on getting through all 8 exercises today. Remember that doing at least 2 to 4 circuits for each of these exercises will really maximize your results, and that's gonna take about 20 to 30 minutes or so. Now, like we started with a warm-up, which is essential for a well-balanced workout routine, we're gonna end with a cool down. So that's gonna include some stretches, just to make sure that we can also maximize our recovery. So let's start with stretching our hips. So if you want to join me on the mat here, so I'll show you my side profile here. You're just going to sit nice and upright. You're going to bend one knee, bring that leg right over the other, and then you're going to give yourselves a big hug for completing the workout today. So wrap your arms around that knee and pull that knee into your chest. So you're going to feel that nice glute stretch, really open up those hips after a good workout. So with stretching, we want to be holding it. I know a lot of people will either rush through this part or sometimes skip it altogether, and you really want to try not to. Holding each stretch for at least 20 to 30 seconds is optimal for best results. So this is good. Let's switch sides. Awesome job today, guys. I am sweating. I don't know about you, but that really got my heart going. So I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, keep holding. Another 5 seconds. 2, 1, good. All right, so we'll do the classic quad stretch next. And actually, since I'm on the mat, I'll show you how to do it from the ground if you struggle with balance from the standing position. So if you want to actually lay down on your side, and then you're going to grab your foot with your hand, and you're just going to try to pull your foot into your glutes there until you feel the stretch right in the front of your leg there. So again, this is an easier way to do it so you don't have to worry about balancing. And honestly, you could do this on the couch, you could do this in bed. It's a really easy stretch to do literally anywhere. So, and those quad muscles tend to get pretty tight. So it's really important to make sure we're stretching the front of our body muscles especially. Good job. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's switch sides. And hold. Almost there, guys. Another 5 seconds. 2, 1, and done. Great. Okay, guys, let's stretch out the back of our leg muscles, so our hamstrings. So those are notoriously tight. So if you can't quite touch your toes, that's okay. You want to try to reach forward as far as you can. Maybe it's to your ankles. Maybe you can get to those toes there. Just reach until you feel that nice deep stretch back of the legs and hold. So stretching is also a good opportunity to lower that heart rate down, take some nice deep breaths, and just take a second to relax too, because you definitely earned it. Good. As you breathe in too, so on the inhale and then on the exhale, you can sink a little bit deeper into that stretch on the exhale. Join me now. Okay, guys, so remember at the beginning when I was talking about how, our shoulders and our chest tends to get tight, and from a day sitting down all the time, we tend to have poor posture, maybe find ourselves with a bit of a rounded back, and that can really affect, our level of discomfort and just general posture, right, and core strength. So that's why I want to show you these next 2 stretches, because this is really going to help in that area and really stretch out these muscles here. So if you have a corner, like so, that's optimal for this chest stretch. So I'll show you that one first. So what you're going to do is face the corner, and you're going to put your forearms on the wall and just take a little bit of a step back so you're able to lean into the corner. So your feet are pretty narrow here, and you can shift your forearms just slightly in so you don't feel like you're going to face plant in the corner, safety first. And then you're just simply going to lean in like this. And you should feel that whole chest area really open up. And you're just gonna hold this. It feels really good. Good. And again, like any stretch, you wanna hold it for at least 20 to 30 seconds. Keep holding if you've got a corner and you enjoy this stretch. If you don't have a corner accessible, what you can do is just find a spot on the wall, and you're gonna place the palm of your hand on the wall, so wrist is facing forward, and then you're simply going to, your arm is parallel with the ground, and what you're gonna do is you're just gonna rotate your body like this. So again, you feel that shoulder and chest stretch, really opens up that whole area, and just hold. Feels really good. All right, guys, so thanks so much for joining me through right till the end. You did amazing with those exercises. Remember that going through each circuit 2 to 4 times is going to be best, so carry on if you want that extra challenge. And speaking of, we did 30-second stations, but if you find that too easy, you can certainly increase the time to 40 to 45 seconds. So just adjust accordingly to match your fitness capabilities so that you're getting the best results possible. So again, my name is Shauna Muldrew, owner of Infinity Nutrition and Health Coaching. You can find more about me and our services at winnipeghealthcoaching.com. Hope you have a great day.